Hello. Today we're going to learn how to configure an external configuration in TrueSight IT Data Analytics. Let's get started. In this particular case, I'm working with ITDA 2.5, and I've already logged into the console with any administrator credential that you can see here in the right corner. Once connected, we simply go to the External Configurations tab under the Administration tab. You can see that I already have one configuration set up, and that is the TrueSight presentation server, and that's already been done, so that's sitting there. But we're going to add a new configuration today. We're going to add a BPPM configuration, and it's a little deceiving because it says BPPM, but we're really going to be connecting this to what is now known as the TrueSight Infrastructure Management Server. So by selecting that from the dropdown, you see we get some things that we can fill in, and you need to give it a name. So I'm going to call this TrueSight 10 Infrastructure Server. We're going to use HTTP. We could switch that to HTTPS if we wanted to, but I'm going to leave it alone. My host name is in my lab is ts10inf.bmc.com. And the username is, in this particular case, a fairly common username, the default. So the first thing we're going to do, once we have that information in there, we can hit Get Cells. And by doing that, it's actually going to attempt to connect to the infrastructure server and get a listing of the available cells running on that server. So right here, if we don't have our information typed in correctly, we'll get an error. Like if we have our username and password incorrect, or we have our server name incorrect, we'll get a failure there. But in this particular case, it worked, and I can see that this is my primary cell for um, my infrastructure server. Very similar to how BPPM was listed. So I'm going to hit register for cross launch, which will enable the cross launching capability between ITDA and BPPM / TrueSight Infrastructure Management. So I'm going to go ahead and select both of those things, leaving the main cell highlighted, and I'm going to hit save. And after a short wait, we'll get a confirmation back to let us know that that's been done. And the cross-launch capability in the documentation, there is good listing there that there's a web XML file that does need to be looked at and some adjustments made to make sure that the servers can find one another using DNS or whatever your navigation system is within your environment. So I'm going to go ahead and hit close at that point, and now we can see that we have both of those set up. And that's all there is to it. Thank you for watching.